been watching too many cartoons.
Yeah, because I don't think I've heard of any incidents like that except maybe one throughout my life.
Boy, but that wasn't a hot air balloon.
Yeah, and that was a whole different hoax.
I don't get. Yeah, I don't get the.
I've been tricked as a child.
I don't get why you would go
But
on
they
a
are
hot air
scary.
balloon. They seem so dangerous to me.
Yeah.
What if a bird flies into it?
It would get grilled.
You
What do
just throw
mean?
the bird out.
No, what if its
Oh,
beak
like pokes a
penetrates
hole into the balloon.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then you go like flying off into space or whatever. However
It'd
that
have to be a
works.
really
Well, yeah,
stupid fucking...
what the fuck? If the balloon gets popped, you'd plummet to the earth, not the opposite way.
No, Charlie, it would act like a slingshot because of the reverse
Yeah.
inertia, and you would fly into space.
The
I see what
air
you're
coming
saying.
out would propel you upwards.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, the reversal centrifuge quantums, of course.
Yeah.
You've watched too many cartoons. It doesn't deflate like a balloon.
Haven't you seen
Off into space.
Pokemon?
Ah, yes, Pokemon, the scientific authority.
Yeah. No, I don't. I wouldn't. I would never. I don't know why. Like,
Wait,
air
Jackson, are you
balloons are seen
referencing
as, like, a
Bye Bye
romantic date.
Butterfree from Pokemon? When they fly up in the hot air balloons and to get Butterfree and some Spearows attack them and shit?
I don't remember which part, but I remember Team Rocket like being in a hot air balloon and then it exploding and then like flying off into space like
Wow.
they usually do.
You just unlocked the fucking memory that Team Rocket's modus operandi used to be approaching in a giant Meowth-shaped hot air balloon. I
Yeah.
forgot all about that. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be their thing for a long time.
That's what the
yeah, they
Chinese
did it
should
all
do.
the time.
I forgot all about that. Holy shit. Cool.
No.
All right,
the story.
let's move on because I have a very, very, very important topic, and talking about hot air balloons has reminded me of flights and modes of transportation in the air. Charlie and I saw a very, very important movie yesterday,
We did.
80 for Brady,
80 for Brady.
which is a real gallivanting of stars of old. It stars 4 old actresses who had their prime, like Jane Fonda is one of them. You know, people that back in the day were really, really big deals and still are pretty famous. They star as some octogenarian women who are on a trip to the Super Bowl to try to meet Tom Brady and watch him play football. And it was, without any jokes, better than Plane.
Yeah,
The movie
not
we
even
talked
close.
about 3 weeks
It
ago.
was just actually better than Plane.
Yep, it was inoffensively funny and lighthearted and really heartwarming, and I still can't believe people defend Plane when that movie was just a more enjoyable experience from front to beginning, or front to back. Oh man, are you guys interested in seeing 80 for Brady?
Fuck no.
No.
Come on,
You guys just don't understand quality
I don't
cinema.
care about
tell them what they're
football.
missing out on, Charlie. It was
I don't
great.
care about old women or football.
You
What-
don't need
what's
to
in it for
enjoy this
me?
movie, though.
Yeah, it's less about that, Jackson. It's more about the bond between friends.
Yeah, and it's got Guy Fieri in it.
Guy Fieri's in it.
Who else was in it?
Is that how you say? Is that how you say his last name?
It is, yeah, actually. That's how they say it in the movie.
Tom Brady's in it.
Tom Brady's in it.
What else do you
Gronkowski
need?
is in it. Mm-hmm. Who else was in it? It was like nothing but cameos in the movie.
Yeah.
Mark what's his name? Mark Ribley is in it.
I don't know. Like
I don't know how
half
to
the
say his
people you're
last-
saying.
I don't either.
I don't remember how to say his last name.
He's the
looking
DJ
at the-
though.
I'm looking at the cast and I don't know anyone apart from Jane Fonda, Tom Brady, and Jimmy O Yang, who was in Silicon Valley.
That's 3 people you know, and you wouldn't see this masterpiece of a film.
Well, you haven't sold me on it. Sell me on it. What's the jokes?
Okay.
You just said it was better than this horrible movie you saw last week. That's not a selling point.
That's true.
Okay, let me put it this way. So we went to see 80 for Brady as, you know, Charlie and I enjoy a good, bad movie. And we were by far the youngest people in the theater. Without a doubt. Everyone else in the theater was aged like 55 and older. And
It was pretty hype.
what we expected to be just like a really embarrassing, not funny comedy for old people actually had some good jokes and like fun stories and fun characters. And I don't know how to explain. I watched a movie made for 80-year-old women and unironically liked it and would recommend it. It was pretty alright.
Was it
Tom Brady in
Was
it?
it specifically for 80-year-old women?
Yes.
It was specifically for 80-year-old women.
That's such a
Legitimately.
small audience size. Like,
Hang on. So here's a selling point. It's produced by Tom Brady.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
what I was
man just
getting to.
film a show about a bunch of gilfs rooting for him.
Yeah, so it's produced by Tom Brady, which means this is technically the Tom Brady ego piece. This is
It's
like
so
his The
cool.
Room, and he's Tommy Wiseau. It is a movie about him with a bunch of women obsessing over him that he stars in.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking
they're all
awesome.
80. That's a little interesting, I guess.
Tom Brady's an
recommend it.
interesting man.
Yeah, he is an interesting guy.
Was he retired in the
No,
movie?
this
Oh, that's
followed
so funny,
their
yeah.
their historic Super Bowl comeback against Atlanta. So,
Mm-hmm.
but they all go to the Super Bowl. It's all crazy hijinks. These old ladies doing things that old ladies aren't really supposed to do. And then they eventually get to the Super Bowl. They're watching Tom Brady. They're getting fucking blown out because in that Super Bowl they were way behind. They needed a crazy comeback. So in the film, spoilers, the old women saved the day. The old women win the Super Bowl for the Patriots. It's fucking
genuinely do.
awesome.
Yep, they absolutely do.
Did they devise the plan to get like
Yes.
the winning play?
No, you're not. No, we're not kidding. That's what they do. They break into the offensive coordinator booth and they start running plays for the team.
It's so
See,
fucking
you're
awesome.
laughing. Yeah, this is a good
Yeah, I
movie.
mean-
You're laughing.
I don't think I would laugh in the movie though.
Well, the thing is, I think this was supposed to be like an emotional thing because she starts telling like a really moving story about, you know, what she's had to overcome in her life, while Tom Brady's standing there listening on his helmet, really serious, and like that has like inspirational music reaching a crescendo. It's pretty fucking wild that's the route they went. And Tom Brady acts his ass off. That guy's.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be seeing his name in lights. This is first of many.
So one of the best parts is this movie was apparently filmed about 2 or 3 years ago, and in the movie, 3 separate times they bring up Tom's ability to never quit, to never give up, to never stop. They're like, Tom, you're the best, and you never stop, you never quit, you never give up on your team. And since then, Tom has tried to retire like 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, he retired for realsies this last week when the movie came out.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good timing.
Oh man, but his acting, he deserves an Oscar. He
I feel you're being sarcastic, right?
Oh, so throughout the movie, the main character basically has schizophrenia and has like dimensional delusions of Tom speaking directly through her, either through bobbleheads or TV interviews or anything. And anytime he's talking to her, he is just completely stone-faced in the middle of the camera, never moving, never expressing, and just going, Lou, you have to believe in yourself. I won the Super Bowl once, and you can